Welcome back, my scrubs. Today, we are reacting to true stories once again. We are back with My Story Animated. I've been getting a few comments asking me to do it. Last time I got demonetized, I don't even know why. The video did really good, though. It's always fun reacting to these stories, so yeah. Let's see what you got, My Story Animated. They be getting wild, man. Mom pretended to be a 13 to stalk me. I could survive anything. She's a cockroach. Obviously, check out My Story Animated. Check them out. You know, they make the videos, and so yeah, I will link them down below if you guys want to check out their channel. But the one that we're gonna react to today is I'm a baby, but look 13. So she was born like that. Her mom's dead, right? This is the first time Scrub Chan is reacting to these, so I don't know if she'll make it. Well, are you all right? No! She'll be all right.
Hi, I'm Mariam from London.
Hi,
Please
Mariam.
like and subscribe. I lived with my parents and my grandma on my dad's side. Grandma was a millionaire, so we lived in a mansion with a pool and even a tennis court.
Yo, they got 3D animations up in this now. Wow. It almost looks like The Sims at first. Okay, so grandma's a millionaire already. Okay. There's always extremes. These stories are always in extremes. I like Mr. Beast videos.
Grandma was also the meanest lady on the planet.
Of course she was.
Except to me.
Of course she was.
Everything tasted wrong. I've never eaten rice this overcooked. I might as well eat bleach for dinner. But one time... No, that is completely different. Grandma, I don't think you've ever done that, and no one should ever do that. We don't want to get our channel deleted by even mentioning such things. Only you true OG Scrubs will remember what I'm talking about. But one time I made my grandma a mustard sandwich. I made Grandma a mustard sandwich, and she was blown away. Look at you, already cooking at 10 years old.
You are cooking gourmet food at 10 years old with mustard. She just puts mustard on a sandwich. What is on a mustard sandwich? Sounds like just mustard. That doesn't sound very good. It must be the first time she's ever had mustard. Why am I so fixated on mustard?
Grandma scolded Mom and Dad for not spoiling me the way she did.
Wait, I don't understand. I feel like I've been bested. She's already born.
I had a fever yesterday. You two cheapskates couldn't hire a singer or a boy band to entertain her. Even though she was a jerk to everyone around her, I loved being Grandma's little...
Of course you do. You love being Grandma's little mustard sandwich because you get that nice inheritance. She's a millionaire. You get that inheritance.
I had my grandma to hide behind. What is this D on your biology test, Miriam? Grandma! Mom's yelling
I mean, a D is pretty bad.
How
I mean,
dare you put that kind of pressure on Miriam, sweetie?
What do you mean she needs to pass her school? Come to rich grandma, please.
Have to study if you don't want to? My parents really wanted me to become a doctor when I grew up. They would get me all sorts of medical toys.
But you're a baby, right?
All I was ever interested in
said.
was paints, clays, and brushes. I often imagined myself as a famous painter and pretended to take a veil off a painting I made. Everyone would tell me I was the next Picasso, and I'd say,
"You are next Picasso!" They literally would tell her that. Wow, okay.
We've had enough of your art nonsense. That was it. I opened my mouth and started to scream.
Mustard came out of my mouth. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I can't help it.
What is the matter with you? Are you a toddler? I think I lost my hearing.
Oh my gosh, she's got... What is that one power superhero? Scream? Superhero Scream? I know there's a superhero out there that does that. She's the superhero.
They're being so mean.
Honestly, I don't know where the story's going.
I don't want to take biology. I want to paint.
Please, rich
You two should be ashamed of yourselves. Mariam is obviously an art prodigy and should be painting as much as she wants. We'll compromise then. You will.
They want the money too. That's why they're like, you know, being nice to her.
But we'll hire a tutor to give you private art lessons.
And they rich.
Really?
I guess their parents are rich too.
Thank you so much.
They still want that inheritance though.
I knew I was being a little bratty, but if I could take private art lessons, so be it. My art tutor turned out to be a girl from my school.
Turned out to be Laura inside?
And she was in the 11th grade. And I didn't mind having her for my art tutor at all. She was one of the most popular girls in school and looked like a supermodel.
Where is this going?
I'd always heard about her, but I never got to talk to her before. I'm gonna help you become one of the greatest painters. Soon, you won't even need to go to school anymore.
I'm just scrolling down to the comments real quick. The part where she became a baby when she's 13 years old was such a beautiful scene. It made me cry. That's what I'm looking for. What? I can't tell if these comments are being sarcastic or if they're being for reals, because they leave hearts at the end. Guys, everyone leave something nice in the comment section with a heart, please. See, look, absolute amazing story. I love the part where she's a baby and looks like she's 13 and mustard. It says that. Okay, they actually put timestamps. Maybe she's gonna turn into a baby at some point. Let's not be beat ourselves to the punch.
Nobody really knows me at all, really.
I'm a ghost.
I think I'm only popular because of
my
how
TikTok.
I look. But I don't have any real friends.
Don't lie to
and
me.
I spent an hour
You said that she's like
painting and
popular.
talking,
How does she not have
and
friends?
Layla was right. She wasn't like most popular girls at all.
She wasn't. It actually wasn't at all. She wasn't at all, and because she didn't have any friends, and that's like by definition, being popular means you have friends. So she wasn't like any popular girls because she didn't have any friends. Therefore, she was not popular at all. She was a figment of my imagination.
She was a little weird. One time,
She
I
was
decided
a
to paint
murderer.
my entire face green
What?
just to see what it would look like. All right then.
She's quirky. Ugh, my throat hurt. Oh, quick, somebody give me a mustard sandwich right now. I just love to paint my face green.
My parents are on vacation for like 6 months.
Oh, so you're an anime
I'm all
character.
alone
Got
in
it.
My house. Can I stay at your
Anime
place?
characters always
I'll
have their
help out
parents
around
like
the
always
house and
gone
give you
constantly.
Triple the art lessons. Triple the art lessons?
Triple?
I was gonna make sure
Oh,
Layla
baby,
could
it's a
live with
triple.
us. Oh, for sure. Might as well invite a robber to live with us. You guys are so unfair.
Aw.
She said she's gonna give me triple the art lessons. Grandma, tell my parents to stop being jerks.
Oh, why do I feel like the grandma's gonna be like, shut your mouth? Okay, maybe she'll be she won't say that, but I just feel like the grandma is something's gonna be wrong. Something's wrong.
Miriam's right. You two are
Oh,
heartless
never
people.
mind.
Not letting
I
a
thought
friend of
grandma was
Miriam's
about to
into
turn
our
on her for
home,
once.
Not letting her follow her dreams. You should be ashamed of
You
yourselves.
should.
I knew then Layla was gonna stay with us for as long as I wanted her to.
Why is her
But as
parents
time
against her at
passed,
all
I didn't
times?
just do art with Layla. I also talked to her for hours. Miriam,
We painted our
how come
face
your
all
grandma's
kinds of
such a
colors.
bully? She's a bully to everyone, but not to me. Don't you worry, one day she'll bully you too? No, Grandma loves
Yeah,
me.
grandma's little mustard angel.
You're kind of naive, Miriam. Sort of like a kid.
Miriam, you're kind of freaking stupid. Like, you're an idiot. Miriam, has anyone told you that?
I am not. No, it's a good thing. I wish I was more like that. She would do the weirdest things. Miriam.
Look at this! Slaps the nearest person. Look what I can do! Whee!
Us to the boys' bathroom. We're gonna tape anonymous love letters on the wall. Are you
Why?
crazy?
What does this
Why?
have to do?
It'll drive them crazy. When no one was looking, Layla leaned over to me and whispered,
I'm gonna take a pillowcase and fill it full of bars of soap and beat the shit out of you.
"Consider this your most important art lesson. How to win over the boy you love. But I don't like any boys. Or maybe boys don't like you.
Yeah, you
Too-
dummy.
I don't know what the word is. What's that supposed to mean? I don't know. Boys just maybe aren't into you.
Incompetent.
Like I said, you're kind of young for your age. Layla taped her
She's 13, but she looks like a baby. I still want to know how this is. Where is it going?
anonymous love letter to the wall and left me inside the boys' bathroom. I was mad after Layla said that. I even refused to talk to her after school. Come on,
Yeah, you're not
Miriam,
getting any
don't be so
art lessons
sensitive.
now.
I didn't mean anything by it. You insulted me. Maybe you are just another mean, popular girl. I'm sorry, you're right. I forgot all about our conversation.
You forgot-
Layla, when will I be...
She was just like, you know what? Just like no one likes you. There's not even a word in the English dictionary to explain what you are. You're some kind of freak. So they went hiking.
be the world's best painter and be able to quit school? It doesn't work like that, silly. I was kidding when I said that. Maybe you'll never be a great painter.
There you
don't
go,
think
insulting
I'll
her
ever be a great
again.
painter? I don't know, really. But did you know that you're the best student I ever had? Maybe you won't be a famous
I don't
painter,
trust.
but
Listen,
you'll be a famous
I don't trust her.
something.
Layla
Why
what's
was
her name?
Layla? Oh,
Lauren side. I don't trust you, Lauren. Everyone with the purple hair is automatically Lauren to me. I don't know why. I just can't
always
help it.
speaking in these
Has anybody got a mustard sandwich?
weird riddles. And even though she was a mystery, I felt—
Listen, I'm still struggling, okay? Still struggling to figure out how this is all gonna connect when she's gonna become a baby. We'll find out, I guess. I just get a little worried.
Dear, I assume your parents are successful painters?
Yes.
No.
Almost
ma'am.
nobody's a successful painter. That's like one of the hardest things to do.
It's just me who likes to paint. My parents are doctors. But like I said, now they're on vacation. On vacation for almost a year. And you haven't displayed your paintings in galleries, started a business, and made something of yourself?
You're not Picasso?
I'm only 17. By the time I was 17,
What did you do? What did she actually
I was already
do?
starting my own startup. You're a freeloader is what you are.
Whoa!
Grandma? Excuse me, but I think I'll go to my room now. I watched
Grandma
Layla get
is
up
just
from the
coming
table
at her
as
all
eyes
freaking
filled with
hard.
Tears. Why was Grandma being so cruel all
Seriously?
of a sudden? I was used to her bullying my parents, but Layla? I could barely
Someone I
stand
cared
it.
about?
I jumped up to follow Layla.
She doesn't care about her parents?
Layla, wait. Don't take what Grandma said to heart. I told you, she can be mean sometimes. Your grandma's right, Miriam. I have to tell you something. What is it? I lied before.
Oh my God.
My parents aren't on a trip. The truth is, I'm homeless.
Whoa.
After my parents died, I tried
Whoa!
going to an orphanage, but they
She's
didn't
dropping
take
all these bombs,
care of
man.
me, so I ran away and started stealing food and clothes. Then I got caught and got arrested. No foster parents want a girl with a criminal record. I've been living on the streets. So far, I've been able to keep it a secret at our school.
Is she-
Layla left. I tried chasing her. I never knew someone could run so fast. But after
She's-
miles of
She really should change her profession to be a sprinter.
I collapsed on the ground and I burst into tears. I didn't get home until midnight.
Oh, I think it'd be harder
Grandma
running
and
high
my
heels.
parents stood in the living room next to our giant, fancy fireplace. Grandma's eyes looked like they were on fire. In my room, I grabbed every painting of mine I could find.
This is one of my paintings, Grandma. Her grandma will love it.
Grandma was going to
She'll
see.
see.
Here, look at how many paintings
Look how many
I've done.
stick figures
And you
I
know
can-
what?
I can paint.
I'm proud of them. Wow, honey, we didn't know you did that.
Now
many.
her parents
They
are
look
on her side.
beautiful.
Even though they
Oh,
want her to do
darling,
chemistry.
let
Why
me
does this
see.
flip-flop?
Then suddenly,
No!
Grandma tossed my paintings into our giant fireplace.
You could have turned
Ma,
those into so
how
many
could you?
NFTs.
I threw myself on the floor and
You notice how like literally no one cares about that anymore? What happened? Her grandma must have all kinds of NFTs. Seriously, no one cares about it. It's funny.
tried harder than ever. My beautiful paintings were gone, and Layla was gone. That's it.
Everyone's
that
gone.
was the last straw.
So I
We're
became a
moving
baby
out of
at 13. Like, right? Still waiting for it.
your mansion. We're tired of your cruelty. That's the silliest thing I've ever heard. You can't live without my fancy riches. But the very next week, my parents and I packed up our stuff and moved into a new place. It was smaller, and it didn't have a tennis court.
It was smaller, but still freaking bigger than my house. What?
And it didn't have a tennis court. And I still couldn't stop thinking about Layla and where she could be. Then one day, I found a letter taped to my window. It was signed with Layla's name. Meet me at our hiking trail. I took the very next—
Aren't you concerned on how she figured out where your address is? I thought she was gonna like find her like in her trash can or something. I mean, that sounds bad, but like, you know, I don't know how this is gonna
Crossed our
go.
trail and tried calling Layla's name, but there was no answer.
Layla's in
Then
the woods
suddenly,
now.
Who should I see? But Grandma. Grandma.
Grandma's in the woods. It's a horror game now. Grandma, what are you doing in the woods? This is so wild. I don't even care about the title anymore.
Earth are you doing here? Darling, I wrote the note taped to your window. I was afraid
Oh.
you wouldn't come to meet me otherwise.
What?
And I remembered this was your favorite place to come with Layla. You
How do
mean
you-
Layla isn't here?
Grandma's
I
a
don't
double
want to talk
agent?
to you. I want
What
to
is
talk
happening?
to her. Sweetie, I'll do anything to help you find her.
Why?
But first, I want to apologize for being so awful to you and burning your paintings. I
Oh my god, Itachi. What is this? And Itachi's put her in a genjutsu. That's what happened.
love
Now
you,
she's-
sweetheart.
she's
Grandma
good now.
started to cry and came over
You're not
to
a
hug
Naruto
me.
fan, I'm sorry.
I've been a bully
Sorry.
your whole life, to your parents and now to you. After I saw your face when I burned your paintings, I realized I wanted to change. I love you, Miriam. I love you too, Grandma.
Aw.
But it's gonna take me some time to forgive you. I understand. I don't expect you to ever forgive me, but know that I'm here and my house is always open to you. And if
Thank God, finally. I really wanted that tennis court back.
you do ever find Layla again, you both can move back in with me. I'll adopt her. Grandma left at that moment, and I stood in the middle of the hiking trail. And then suddenly,
So
I
Grandma's
saw
hiking
Layla
or what?
sitting on top of a rock.
Whoa!
Layla!
She's
But as
sitting
soon
there
as
like the
Layla
Lion
saw me,
King.
She started to run up the hiking
Oh,
trail.
you know
I
she's
chased
so
her
fast. She's like, I've also been training.
as fast as I could, but she was just running and climbing higher. Please, wait
She's
up.
like freaking
Go
the
away,
Flash.
Miriam. Layla, please, don't run away from me. To see Layla,
Layla,
stuck
what the
between
heck?
two rocks. She looked like she was ready to fall. Please, someone help me. Layla,
Please.
I'm here. Hang on. I rushed
Don't
to
be
Layla
like the
as
Lion
fast
King.
as I could and tried to pull her up, but she wouldn't budge. My hand is slipping.
Grandma, come on.
Do
I know you know how to
something.
hike, Grandma.
I grabbed Layla with all my might, and she was finally free. Layla and I fell
Oh,
on
finally
top of each other.
free. That made it sound like you let her go. She was free from my grasp.
And started laughing. But suddenly, Layla looked at me. Miriam, you're all scratched up. It's fine, Layla. I don't care. What matters to
I
me
don't need this skin. She's all like, been attacked by a bear.
is that you're okay.
I'm sorry,
couldn't live-
listen, I've been clickbaited, right? Well, let's acknowledge it. I mean, there's only like a minute left. I've been clickbaited. We can't rule out that she still could possibly become a baby.
Really? I mean that.
I have to
much
make
you?
up something
Yes.
to enjoy myself,
You're the
you
most
know?
amazing
And it's a good
friend and
story, but
teacher
like, what?
I've
I don't
ever
understand the
had.
title.
I used to be so bratty and babyish. I had my grandma to run my whole life. But you've changed me. Even though we're not related by blood, you are my family. Do you really mean
You're
that?
my family.
Yes. Layla,
You're part
I
of
talked to
my
grandma. She apologized for
rock.
everything. And she
I don't know.
said if I ever
I'm
found
sorry.
you, she'd adopt you. Oh, Miriam.
I just want you to know I hate you.
So you see, just make a mustard sandwich and everything will be alright. Even the comments clickbaited me. There was no baby. So I guess if we really want to go crazy here, she acted like a baby, but she was 13. That is not what I was expecting though. But it was a good story, but still, I'm a little angry. Oh, and I realized this is the end of the video. Save, it's just so inspiring. I think everyone's used to it by now. Yeah, I gotta start titling my videos like this. Gotta get real creative. Guys, don't forget to check out my story animated. Yeah, I've done reactions to them in the past, and yeah, check out their channel if you haven't already. And if you have any other stories you'd like to see me react to, leave a comment down below, and I will love to look through them. I'll see you scrubs in the next one. Bye now.